This man really won't let this go.
You may not like what I got done. And by the way, I'm going to get an assault weapons ban. Before this is over, I'm going to get that again. Not a joke. And watch.
The real joke is that Joe Biden believes the first assault weapons ban did anything in the first place. In 2004, the Justice Department literally said, if the ban were renewed, the effects on gun violence are likely to be small at best and perhaps too small for reliable measurement. But it doesn't take a study from the Department of Justice to know that. It's just common sense based on facts.
Not a joke.
An assault weapons ban won't stop mass shootings because 75% of all weapon types used in mass shootings in the United States between 1982 and July 2022 were handguns.
Not a joke.
Not assault weapons. It's not even close. An assault weapon ban also wouldn't stop shootings in general because more people are killed by hands and feet than they are assault weapons.
Not a joke.
4 times the number of people are stabbed to death than they are killed by assault weapons. I don't see Joe Biden telling the Secret Service to give up their assault weapons, and the Secret Service literally has full automatic machine guns. If they're supposedly weapons of war, why do you have them? Is there a war going on in the United States that we don't know about, Joe Biden? If the assault weapon is only a tool used for killing as many people as possible, as your Vice President Kamala Harris once said, why are you using them to protect your life?
Not a joke.
There are over 20 million AR-15s in this country, and 600,000 to 3 million people every year use a gun in self-defense. The facts are the facts, Joe. If 3% of gun deaths are committed with rifles and we average roughly 13,000 gun homicides every year, 3% of 13,000 is 390 people murdered every year with a rifle. However, every year, 600,000 to 3 million people use a gun to defend their life. So if I go with the lowest number, 600,000, 3% of 600,000 is 18,000 people who possibly use a rifle to defend their lives. So you can literally make the argument that so-called assault weapons actually save way more lives than they take in this country. The crazy thing is, even if it was only 1% of people who used a gun to save their lives out of the 600,000 who do it every year, that's still 6,000 people who likely use the so-called assault weapon to protect their life, versus 390 people whose lives were taken using a so-called assault weapon. And it's actually lower than that because the FBI study where this 390 number comes from grouped all rifles together, not just AR-15s. So not even all of the 390 deaths were committed with an AR-15. So the number is technically lower.
Not a joke.
It's not even like the AR-15 is this rare weapon only used by crazy people to commit mass murder. It's the most popular rifle in the country by miles. Everyone has an AR-15. The citizens have AR-15s. The police have AR-15s. The FBI has AR-15s. Homeland Security has AR-15s. Hell, I'm pretty sure Joe Biden has a few AR-15s, but he forgot about them. It makes absolutely no identifiable sense to ban the most popular rifle in the country when it is also the gun used the least to kill people, second only to shotguns. Joe, do you know how angry you'd be if someone up and decided to ban all that ice cream you like to eat before your naps because 12% of the population is lactose intolerant? All jokes aside, yes, mass shootings are a problem, and we should be expending considerable effort to not only try to prevent them, but to also stop them while they're happening. But you don't do that by making everyone defenseless. And yes, I'm saying you want to make everyone defenseless because anyone with a modicum of intelligence can see that if 75% of mass shootings are committed with handguns, but right now you want to ban AR-15s, which are used in less than 25% of mass shootings, it's only a matter of time before you start using the same argument to ban handguns as you're using right now to ban AR-15s. My personal belief is that Joe Biden knows banning AR-15s, which I have to say over and over again are not assault weapons. Assault weapons is a made-up political term to confuse people into believing AR-15s are machine guns when they're not. Joe Biden knows banning AR-15s won't do anything, but Joe's been in politics his entire career. The assault weapon ban is the only thing of any substance that he has gotten done in his entire career as a politician. Sure, he became the president, but we all know it's not because people love Joe Biden. It's because there were enough people that hated Trump. Say what you want about Trump. There were a ton of people that hated him, but there were also a ton of people that loved him. But no one loves Joe Biden. He's simply tolerated by a ton of people while also being hated by a ton of people. The only thing of any possible substance that Joe Biden has accomplished in his entire life as a politician is the damn 1994 crime bill, which included the assault weapon ban. His presidency thus far is a walking meme of nonstop jokes. So he clings desperately to his only glory day of passing the assault weapon ban, and since it's the only thing he has ever accomplished, he feels like if he can get it passed again, that will be his legacy as a president. Instead of the countless videos of him wandering aimlessly on the White House lawn or mumble-mouthing through written scripts, or his numerous public displays of ambiguously pedophilic actions and statements. Long story short, Joe Biden wants his legacy to read, I came, I forgot, I fought desperately to violate your right to defend yourself and this country.
Not a joke.
Oh, and I almost forgot. I just released one of the best tactical range, carry, transport, travel, tactical case that you can possibly buy. The LifePod XT. This is the Colion Noir edition. So right now it's at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. This thing, honestly, is freaking beautiful. So if you're looking for a beautiful, perfect way to transport your guns, transport all the accessories that come with your guns, yeah, you might want to go online right now and go to shop.mrcolionnoir.com and get you one of these because they're going pretty fast. Yeah, I love this thing. This thing is awesome. I will be doing a video on this, but in the meantime, head over to shop.mrcolionnoir.com. Guns aren't political. That's why I need your help getting this message to spread on YouTube by clicking the thumbs up button, leaving a comment to let me know what you think of the video, then subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, click that bell symbol. For products featured in this video, click the links in the description.